win at this point. You just need to hold out for long enough and kill all of his expansions and build up a large fleet of science vessels, and you've got this. And that must be what sEpIrOsE has in mind. So looking around the map, again, we've got Tumulus again attacking the natural expansion. Maybe he feels like that's just about all he can do. By the way, we've got a factory that's been produced. Good idea. That'll take him up to starport again, and that will allow him to start on that large group of science vessels that I mentioned that he needs. Greater Spy going down, so that appears to be Revival's plan is again to go for Guardians now that since he's already invested in air from the start. And here come the Marines and an expansion with vessels and support to take out the expansion at the bottom right. So things going well for sEpIrOsE in my opinion here. He's made 2 comebacks in this game so far, which have been very good comebacks, and he deserves the dominant position that he's in right now, and it remains to be seen whether Revival can make a comeback of his own to actually get back in this game. And he's got an expansion cropping up the bottom at 6 o'clock, but sEpIrOsE has noticed that as well, so he's expanding at the top left, just really desperately trying to expand somewhere because he's got plenty of minerals but not enough gas, and that's when he needs to really support a large group of Guardians. There's the Greater Spy there. Ouch. Yeah, drone's getting picked off. Don't think he's going to expand there, especially with that Marine heading down. Well, he might expand down there, but sEpIrOsE is going to know what's going on. Scourge looking around for a kill. Single Devourer focusing, chasing after that vessel, but it was a waste. Just totally knocked out by the bunker. Starport going down, so soon we'll be seeing some more vessels. He's already got the science facility prepared. He didn't need to rebuild that. Hadn't been destroyed from that previous attack on his base. And 2 cocoons going down with Guardians. So it looks like another Guardian assault, but Marines are aware of this somehow. Maybe he scanned it, but Marines, this is really unfortunate for Revival. Lost both of his Guardians right there before they could be morphed out of the cocoon, just because sEpIrOsE either had really good game sense, just enough to know that this is the point in the game where Revival would try to actually put his Guardians in a sneaky location like that and just checked it, or he had a scan off. But that was really good stuff. A good move there by sEpIrOsE. Managed to save himself a headache later on from having to deal with Guardians again. And he knows this expansion down the bottom, the 6 o'clock. I'm not sure if he knows that just above that expansion at the 6 o'clock there are Guardians being morphed as well. Although some Zerglings heading out. Zerglings and Guardians, not the worst combination in the world, but yeah, we'll see how it fares. sEpIrOsE still mobile with that force out in the middle of the map, still just looking to swat in the expansions as they come up from the Zerg. He's definitely got the firepower to do that. Not in a lot of danger, but maybe, just maybe, Revival can pull in a bit of damage with these Guardians, which have now been produced. There's 3 of them. He's heading straight for the sEpIrOsE main at the 9 o'clock. And sEpIrOsE is putting out a lot of Scourges. Maybe his plan here is definitely to entice the vessels to come in range of the Guardians, to irradiate them, and use Scourges to knock them out that way. And that's going to have to work for him, because if the vessels get in range of the Guardians and get enough irradiates off, then that's going to be it for the Guardians. And it's just a whole lot more gas down the drain for Revival. And here they come. Oh no, here come the vessels just irradiating 2 of the Guardians, and finally the late Scourges come in, but that's all the Guardians irradiated there, so 3 Guardians just irradiated now, not a chance. So sEpIrOsE has totally saved his base from any harassment whatsoever from those Guardians, and he's fine out in the field. And this game appears to have gone in the favour of sEpIrOsE. That hatchery going down, I was wondering why Revival didn't put the hatchery down there before, because it's close to his base, maybe a little bit easy to defend, but possibly not, you know. Yeah, sEpIrOsE knocking out Scourges, now keeping his vessels alive. Really good move, and indeed that hatchery cancelled. I guess just because he can't really defend that base any more than he can defend any of the other bases around the map. So he's having to cancel that. Wow. Amazing game. Just absolutely a cracker of a game. And it looks like we've got a command center back at the 9 o'clock. So sEpIrOsE has got 2 choices to mine. He's just about mined either of them out, but at this point he's got his opponent on the run. He's got scouts around all of his other expansion locations. And sEpIrOsE has really got this. He's got the units up in the field. I don't think Revival can really afford any more Mulisks or Guardians. And we'll be seeing the end of it shortly. Unless there's something Revival can do. I mean, he's not quit the game yet, and he must think there must be some way out of this, but if there is, I mean, I can't see it. Look at those units that sEpIrOsE has got back at his main. I mean, he's not vulnerable to harassment anymore. So that's a huge weight off his chest. He's even got that that engineering bay could produce down the bottom left to build to finally upgrade +3 weapons, and +3, man, that's beastly when you've got a lot of Marines. Looks like Revival is only building more Zerglings, and if he can put in some damage with the Zerglings, that'd be cool. But I mean, at this point, I think that the Marine army is just too large to be attacked by Zerglings, honestly. And it's not like the Zerglings are going to be able to stream into sEpIrOSE's base back at home. He's really just trying to get lucky with them, I guess. And here come a bunch of them now. The Marines are not going to have a bar of that. Not going to have a bar of it. And the Zerglings are going to have to look for some kind of harassment opportunity elsewhere. Here they come, possibly heading into the 9 o'clock. No, they're going to bypass that and not going to attack. Fair enough. That would have been suicide if they did anyway. Again, just posturing his forces around the map, looking to maybe catch those Zerglings or something. He probably just has enough units to attack by now, and there's an expansion down the bottom left. He tried scanning at the top right just to see where there may be Revival put down, produced transport technology for the Overlords. Doesn't it? Well, he does seem to have done that, actually. He's getting Overlord upgrades there. Maybe that's what he's going to try and do is, at long last, just to get an expansion up and running at the top right, and hope that sEpIrOSE doesn't catch him. Maybe that can be his lucky last plan of attack. There's a Mutalisk irradiated, but yeah, not going to happen. Even if he did get expansion up at the top right, though, it wouldn't quite be enough. sEpIrOSE would be able to finally figure out what's going on and at least take out his main or put dropships up there. Remains to be seen. And yeah, Zergling's just sweeping around the map a bit. And it looks like sEpIrOSE might be able to box these ones in. Yeah, no, that's it for those Zerglings. Sorry, mate, but that's it for the Zerglings. Pool of blood. So nothing more to worry about in terms of those Zerglings. Got a firebat heading around for expansions. sEpIrOSE has pretty much got a Marine around at each expansion at this point, which is a good idea. I mean, you want to do that in a game situation like this, because you've got the advantage in units. You just really want to make sure your opponent doesn't get away with it. And here comes Revival with that Overlord. He's got the slow drop produced, and he's got to drop that drone off, and he's expanding at the 12 o'clock as well, but sEpIrOSE is going to punch this straight away. Or not. He's not attacking. Maybe he's just gathering his forces. Yeah, here he goes. And yeah, defense matrix on the Marines. You know he's going to be putting an attack now. This is beautiful stuff. He's got so much in the way of energy for his vessels. He can just afford the defense matrix. He's got really no targets that he needs to irradiate. That single cocoon that's being constructed there, not going to be worth it. And finally, GG, that's the end of the game. Revival has lost. Guys, thanks for watching. Awesome replay. Awesome game there by Vol. I'm Vol. I've totally tongue-tied the end of commentating this, but I'm sure you'll agree this is a really good match. This is Vol, guys. Had a great time. See you later.